That guy is Charlie Baker. He's the new executive director. He's the president of the NCAA. He replaced the retiring Mark Emmert, who left behind a mess. The NIL is totally out of control. The transfer portal is beyond control. It's really damaged a lot of football programs. Charlie Baker has started to talk to influential congressmen about bringing a proposal to Congress that they could review and maybe enact legislation. He wants structure in the NIL. He wants certification of the programs that each of these universities have created to fund the NIL. He wants a cap on the NIL. He no longer wants this to be the Wild West. He wants agents who are involved with athletes with the NIL to have to be registered. He wants transparency. He wants discipline. He says what we're doing right now does not work, and it's been destructive, and I want to change. But he's got to get congressional involvement to come up with a blueprint that would control it. It makes a lot of sense to me because what we have right now, I think, is the Wild West, and I think it's terrible for sports. And for every Georgia or Alabama that has mega money, there's a Mid-American Conference team, there's a Mountain West Conference team, the smaller Division I programs, the have-nots in the Pac-12, they're all suffering because they can't keep up with what the NIL has been allowed to do. So that's a big picture. It's not going to happen in 15 minutes, but he's taken it where Mark Emmert never took it. He's taken it to Congress and said, this is what I think has to change. And I'll guarantee you, if we walk down the street and we went up on the hill at San Diego State or USD and we talked to their coaches and administrators, they'd probably say the same thing. We need a better structure.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point because the whole world has shifted in college sports. I think, the transfer portal, the NIL is good for the player, but it is extremely disruptive to the market and the structure of the program of the overall sport. The issue I wonder is why does it have to go to Congress? I mean, why can't the NCAA make decisions on their own?
I think because then it becomes an antitrust thing. It's a huge thing. And the coaches that I've spoken to said somebody has to do it because we can't control it. It has to come from a structure above, and the structure above is House of Representatives or the Senate or some congressional committee. So we'll keep tabs on that story going forward.
Okay.
We're not done.